Michael, Justin, Anthony, Brianna, and Jess with you.
Yep.
All right, let's get to the Zach Wilson story because it is the best story I've heard in 2 weeks.
It's great.
It's the best PR the Jets have gotten. Like
since Fireman Ed punched somebody.
I can't even tell you how long they've had such positive vibes around the team. But all week, that's what it's been. So, Zach Wilson was dating this girl. I think her name was Abby.
For people that don't know, Zach Wilson is the quarterback for the New York Jets.
Thank you. Okay. So he was dating this really hot girl, hot blonde named Abby. Okay?
Smoke show.
So she is now dating his best friend from college.
What?
Who was his roommate. They played football together, and he is now in the NFL as well. He plays for the football team in Washington, and he's not a great player. He's not a star or anything. He just, he's in the league.
Yeah.
But doesn't matter. Now she's dating his ex-best friend or best friend. So somebody comments, "Damn, you're a homie hopper." I think you can understand what homie hopper is.
She's a homie hopper. Come on.
It's true though.
They're all sharing each other at this point.
She's dating one of his friends. Or homie hopper. You get the point.
Yeah.
So she writes back to the guy and goes, "Really? I'm not the homie hopper. Zach was sleeping around with his mom's best friend while we were dating."
Oh!
And she thought, "Oh, I got him. That's it. He's done. Bad scandal for him." No, this couldn't have gone any better for Zach Wilson and the New York Jets. Zach Wilson is being praised as a god for doing what he did.
Well, I'll say this. I think one of the aspects, and I don't want to come across, you guys know me, I'm pretty raunchy, politically incorrect, and just I tend to say inappropriate things, but I'm not a fan of people cheating on other people. So I am not taking a side in the fact that if he was doing this while dating somebody, you can't do that. You just got to end I never understood cheating. I get it. I get how it happens. I particularly understand like the one night stand thing. You're at a bar, you're drunk, you see somebody. But to have like a planned thing, a planned relationship with somebody, I don't like that. And it actually speaks a lot to his character as not being a loyal, good person. So I honestly, the more I hear about it, I don't like this as a Jet fan. I like the fact that he's sleeping with his mom's best friend. That's awesome. I think that's awesome.
I disagree.
I don't. I like that. But I don't like the fact that it was at the expense of a girl that he was dating, because that shows that he does not have good character. And when you're a quarterback, you're the leader of the team. And if your leader is going to just abandon the person that you're with in the trenches, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't want that. He's going to throw his teammates under the bus.
I'm going to look up exactly what she said on the comment. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
I disagree. I think, he's a big guy on campus because he slept with his mom's best friend. I looked up his age. He's 22. So how long has this been going on? Imagine this. I feel like, in a sense, he was maybe we're thinking about grooming here, because how long has he known his mom's best friend? She probably known him since he was a kid.
That's sketchy.
And then now she's sleeping with him. That's weird to me. I don't like that.
That's like a Woody Allen situation.
Yeah, it is.
I think we should say this.
Not as bad, obviously.
This is
not as bad.
This is a rumor. This is what she is saying.
Yeah.
So Zach is not denying it. Nobody's denying it. Zach actually had a funny Instagram post yesterday in which he wrote, took the boys to Idaho. He took a bunch of his teammates. They stayed in a house in Iowa. He goes, "Poor cell service. What's up? What's going on?" Playing around with it.
He definitely did it. I feel like if he didn't do this, he would be vehemently denying it. So I'm under the impression that he cheated on his girlfriend with his mom's best friend. But yeah, Brianna brings up a great point right here, that this is bizarre because how long have they known each other?
Yeah.
She was probably hitting on him when he was 15, 16, or at least thinking the thoughts.
Yeah.
It is also kind of a double standard. Also, I feel like you think if this was the other way, if it was like a 45-year-old man doing this
to like a 21-year-old, it's like, it's like
I feel like this would be blown out of proportion and not be like, yeah, he's the man, Zach Wilson's the man. It would be like,
she's a victim.
Yeah, she's a victim, exactly.
I think it's weird.
And again, who knows exactly what went down. But yeah, I mean, I'm all for dating older women. I think that's cool, and I'm all for that. Harry Styles is doing that right now. It's been going on for the eternity. People like dating older, more successful people, but I don't like that. The one thing that I'm upset about is the cheating, and I just don't get it.
Well, here's the thing you're
Just
not
dump the
considering.
girl.
Speaking about cheating, his mom's friend may have been cheating
On her husband. Wow,
Who
I
knows?
didn't
I don't
think
know if
about
she's
that.
married.
Yeah, we don't know anything that she's married. Now, the comment didn't say, like, while we were dating. I should clarify. So maybe it was, she found out after. Maybe it was after they were dating and it split up or whatever. But I'll say this. Zach Wilson's mascot at BYU, where he played football, they're the Cougars.
Oh.
Even more in theme for him. That's crazy.
Isn't so? I'm not familiar with Mormons really, but what's the deal with Mormons? That's like a religion.
Yeah.
Ask somebody else.
I think it is.
It's a sect of Christianity.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming in their practicing, it's not good to cheat on girlfriends. It's probably frowned upon. I'm guessing.
Yes,
Probably.
I don't know. We'll see.
but there is polygamy.
I'm all for. I agree with Justin. I'm all for him. Sleeping with his mom's best friend.
That's like a fantasy.
Yeah,
Everyone
and
has.
I feel like that's
Stacey
almost
Small.
everyone's exactly. I feel like that's almost everyone's fantasy to, if your parents have a really hot best friend.
Yeah.
You just
I
you
banged
can't help
I banged
but-
your mom. What can you say? I
Yeah.
banged your mom.
I'll be your
My
stepdaddy.
how do you continue a friendship after that?
Yeah, true.
It's over.
Yeah.
Of course, I'd hope you'd at least have the sense to keep it to yourself in that.
You're saying how does the mom stay friends with her
Yeah.
friend that is
Yeah.
banging her,
That's her best
daughter?
friend at that, not just a friend. Her circle.
Yeah.
her
This is
best
great. I
friend.
love this story. I love it.
I just don't like the cheating part. No, I agree with you.
We don't know, though. We
Okay.
don't.
We don't know,
Well,
but there's a possibility.
Yeah,
Most likely,
if he did cheat,
If he-
then that's a low blow.
It's.
Very low.
I'd say it's highly likely, though.
But let's also say
Considering the
this.
circumstances.
Let's also say this. I'm sure 80% of the NBA, NFL, Major League Baseball all cheat
Take
on their
ma-
significant
Yeah.
others.
Take Major League Baseball.
always,
out of that.
but
What do you mean? They're on the road the most.
Take Major League Baseball out of
You
that.
don't think these guys that are on the road 81 days
little
a year
girls.
are going to different cities and cheating on their wives?
group
Of course
Baseball,
they are.
baseball
Hotel
players are very different.
Are you lying to
No.
yourself?
no, they're not.
Shut
no,
up.
They're not.
No, they're not.
Are you lying to
Yes,
yourself?
they are.
They're not at all.
You love baseball so much you're lying to yourself.
No, it's. I don't care whether or not they're cheating on their significant others. To be completely honest
You think
with
they're
you, but
faithful guys?
I would think so.
There's a lot of
No.
bad characters in baseball. You try to tell me guys like Jose
Shady
Canseco
guys.
and Sammy Sosa, these guys
More
that are
so,
cheating the game are cheating on their.
Look at Doc and Daryl. Look what they were doing.
Yeah. Doc Gooden and Daryl Strawberry. I mean, these guys were doing significant amount of drugs. I'm sure at that point they were also
Who were they
Lenny
doing the
Dykstra. What
drugs
about
with?
Lenny Dykstra? I mean, there's a lot of poor judgment, bad characters in the history of baseball. Let's
Take the blinders off, Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think Ty
Not,
Cobb's a good
not
guy?
everything's Cracker Jacks and
If they're doing drugs in these hotels, who do you think they're doing drugs with?
Yeah.
By the way,
Drugs
what do you-
and women.
What do you
Come
think
on.
happens? Yeah, when you're under the influence, obviously you get
You have
these
bad judgment.
cold
I mean,
thoughts.
look at the guy that we were just praising in hour number one, Keith Hernandez. He had this ceremony at Citi Field. He had all of his kids there, no significant other there. You don't think he was?
Two ex-wives.
They were not at the event.
No.
And why do you think they were exes?
It's also a while.
exactly.
It's also a while
you had a
ago.
mistress.
Yeah, so I'm saying in baseball.
Talking about baseball players from a very long time ago.
Okay,
There's
so
baseball players now who probably cheat on their significant others.
Obviously, there's cheaters everywhere, but I would say it's less in Major
I
League
doubt
Baseball
it.
I'll tell
than
you-
it is in basketball or football.
I'll tell you right now, I feel like football is the biggest cheaters. But I'll tell you right now,
Yeah, football
if
for sure.
I was married to someone and they're on a sports team or they work with a sports team, best believe I'm doing my best for him not to cheat. But I will
can't do anything about that.
yeah, but I'm gonna trust him. I'm gonna trust him. Where it's okay, I know you're on the road and you're gonna be lonely, but I trust you enough to not.
True.
Yeah, to not disrespect me in a sexual way, or like just in general. Just don't disrespect me. If you're gonna sleep with someone, do it when we're not together. Like do it if like just break up with me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've
don't
never got
waste your
that.
time.
Just
Don't waste
end
my
it.
time,
Just end it.
yeah.
If you don't dig
Exactly.
me, just end it. Don't be going behind my back. I'd say if any sport is not cheating, it's hockey.
But
if anything, of the major four, they got first of all, hockey wives and girlfriends are the hottest of all the athlete girlfriends. I think they have the highest character. I mean, they're the ones that I would trust if I was. A girl dating an athlete, I would want them to be a hockey player.
I feel like
Anthony disrespecting the table over here with the feet
Listen,
up.
I'm comfortable.
With the feet
And
up.
you're on
Anyway,
your
Brianna,
phone.
I
What were
feel
you
like-
saying?
Start talking.
I was gonna say, I feel like start talking. I feel like for sports, you're the company. It's like you're the what is it? You're the company you keep or something like that. What's that saying?
I don't
I think-
know the
I think
saying, but
you're
but
along the
sa-
lines.
You're saying
Yeah.
like if you're around these sort of people, you're
That you're
talking
bound.
more.
You're bound to end up like that. Essentially, I'm not saying it's 100% true, but there is some type
Right.
of truth to it.
You have to realize also the people you look up to aren't
Perfect.
what you think of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. They say never.
Like
meet
I
your
watched,
idols.
I mentioned this on the radio room, but 12 to 2. I watched a documentary
But
about
no
one of
one
my
tuned in.
Oh, I tuned in.
We had listeners, we had callers, we
I
gave
meant
away
to the
some good
second
stuff.
hour.
Oh, the second hour. Well, he mentioned this in the first hour with me. The
But-
the
documentary.
disrespect. I thought
I feel
that
like
left.
this is Gordon number 2.
Yeah, she is. She's worse.
She's just upset that no one listens to Sabor Latina when she hosts.
Whoa, whoa,
Because
whoa,
when
whoa.
Lilium hosts, it's fire. But when Jess hosts,
I listen.
Nobody.
I listen.
what's that look you give me?
No, it's just so early. Like if you're gonna listen to Spanish music, it's more like afternoon and nighttime.
Hey, I listen when Lilium's hosting. I'm just going to say that.
Well, yeah, because you have to be here. Okay. Anyways, Anthony,
Anyways.
what were you saying?
I watched
Sorry,
a
it was-
documentary
you're
about
kinda
one of
irrelevant.
my favorite artists. He was a very straight and narrow guy.
Artist?
Frank Zappa. He wouldn't
Frank
eat
Zappa.
no drugs, no alcohol.
Yeah.
Right. I thought,
He's
wow.
a terrible artist, yeah.
Frank Zappa. Coming from you
Give
have
me that
no
whole
type
thing of pens.
music
There,
taste.
2 pens are going in each eye, and during the break.
Stop,
That's-
his eyes are gorgeous.
That's threatening.
It's not a threat. It's going to happen.
Can I just spoon him out?
Fin-
But
finish,
regardless,
finish,
regardless,
finish.
because Merlot has a brain of a peanut. Brain the
Keep-
size of a peanut, rather.
Keep hating.
You keep hating. You keep hating.
Continue.
So
Yeah.
regardless, I thought since he was on the straight and narrow, he'd be a faithful husband. Turns out he was always sneaking around when he was on tour.
Yeah.
So you have to realize things aren't as
What
they seem.
Yeah.
So your, man crush wasn't actually what
No,
you thought he was.
no.
I'm proud of
Probably
you,
not your man
Anthony.
crush with David Wright either.
That's definitely not my man crush.
Who's your man crush?
Zach Wilson. The way he was just gushing over him off.
No,
Air Guys.
I wouldn't say Zach. I get back to me. I'll
It's
give you one
Adam
more.
Levine of Maroon 5. That's his man crush.
Oh,
Baby young
no, I don't like him. I don't like him.
John Mayer, I know you like, and he's a guy who's famous for cheating and going on with other people.
Does he really?
What's the actor's name? The one that plays Rooster in
Oh,
Hey,
Miles Teller.
Rooster.
Yeah.
Miles
Hey,
Teller.
Rooster.
I liked Goose better, but yeah.
Oh, wow.
Goose is good looking. I might need to be excused again.